couple little taste tests on certain little things that I've come across here and there. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I went downtown to Ricardo's Candy Corner, and I'm gonna go back. They got some expensive snacks, but some good ones that I want to try. But I'm gonna go back. It's a little bit of an investment. Feels like an investment if you're gonna be spending like $20 on like a bag of chips. Well, it's not $20, but they got like bags of chips that are like $12, $15, like crazy stuff. But yeah, just a couple of things I wanted to try. But today, late, but never, ever, ever goes undone. Might be a little late, but not undone. So I'm trying rapsnacks for the first time. Well, not really the first time, but the first time. So obviously rapsnacks are very old. They're throwback at this point. I think they're on to like cheese puffs and what are they called? Corn chips and things like that. I'm just trying the chips now for pretty much the first time with a lot of the different flavors that they have, or at least the ones that I was able to access. In little old Canada, that's what happens here. Like, we get everything last. There's something I saw the other day, I can't remember, but even cereals, like back in the day when I used to go to Buffalo on a regular basis, the main objective on our return home was always to stop first. When I was like a really little tot, was to stop at the gas station on the way home to get little candies and stuff that we didn't have in Toronto. Then as I got older, it would be going to like Walmart or Kmart or like whatever was available and buying candy and snacks from there, then literally going to the grocery store and going down the snack aisle and getting a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't have here. They had all kinds of cereals, all kinds of restaurant frozen foods and things that they did not have in Canada. Side note, you can skip this part if you're not interested. This is not like a disclaimer or anything like that, but just something that I noticed, because this was at a time when they were talking about the obesity rate in the US versus Canada. And I think this was, if you want to even date this, this was like around the time they're talking about, I think it was something to do with like the planes and the seats not being accommodating for people who are of larger sizes. So that might date it a little bit for you, but it was around those times that I remember watching television and wondering, why are people heavier in the US, it seems like, than a lot of other countries? And again, as I said, as I started to get older and like make these trips on my own, going to the States, not by myself, but I mean like on my own, meaning as, you know, older teen into young adult, going on my own, I started to recognize y'all got a lot of good food. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of good junk food, but it's a lot of food. Like, seeing like Hooters wings and stuff like that, I was like, like, how do you guys have that in the grocery store? Like, we don't even have stuff like that. So I don't know why I mentioned that, because I think that's the first thing I ever remember seeing was Hooters wings. I was like, okay. Anyway, that was random. So back to the point. This is a taste test of rapsnacks, local gas station run for me, that I got not just one bag for my greedy self. I got 2 bags. So we're just gonna try a couple of the ones that I saw there. And like I said, y'all are probably way past this stage. When I get to those other snacks, then we'll see, you know. But I'm just gonna have a little taste test, do a little review. And today's beverage is, we have Wonka candy can. I had no idea they had things like this. I know I've seen like Warheads or Sour Patch, like a whole bunch of different types of like sodas. So this one is caramel fudge, and it says 0 sugar. So I thought that that was a bonus, considering I'll be stuffing my face with potato chips. All right. Oh, I just noticed that my straw is matching that wasn't done on purpose, but I guess maybe it was. All right, so what do we have first? It's almost like Secret Santa or some kind of surprise. Which one do we have first? Who's this? Little baby. So we have, what flavor is this? Salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more. What is and more? How much more is there? What else is there? Does the United States have ketchup now? Do they have ketchup chips, or is that still not a thing for y'all? Okay, so I'm noticing that there's, oh, that's different. So they have the French translation as well as the English translation. Okay, so anyways, it says hard work pays off. Facts. Let's see what else is on here. So I don't know if these are actually like quotes from them or what is it. That's what I forgot to look up, like whether or not these are quotes. No matter what you are going through in life, remember family is everything. Stay solid, stay woke, take advantage of every opportunity that is provided to you because like they say in life, nothing lasts forever. That's a good quote. So are these like quotes from them? I guess. I don't know. I didn't double check, but let's give it a try. I'm very curious about the and more part. All in. So that's what it's called. All in. Let's go all in. Snacks. I might as well because I don't usually... I think I talked about this before. Manners. I have an issue with that. Not an issue. I think it's an issue for me because it's just how I was raised that there's certain things that I don't do that I'm trying to like break out of certain habits but still keep certain habits. But anyway, I don't usually sniff my food. It's supposed to be poor manners, but because we're doing taste tests, I definitely smell the salt and vinegar over anything else. Is salt and vinegar also a Canadian thing? Or is that, or that's a UK thing, isn't it? I think it is a UK thing if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's give it a try. It is, I should be holding it this way. It is heavily seasoned and heavily salt and vinegared. So I was right, definitely. Salt and vinegar over anything is what I'm tasting. It tastes a little ketchup-y. It's good though. Or maybe because I'm hungry as usual. Whenever I do these things, I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry in general. Okay, so let me not go too far. We got more to try. So again, this is a little baby. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, oh, it's the Migos. I remember actually watching them taste test their own thing. What, how long ago was that now? Probably like 2 years? A year or two? Yeah. So sour cream with a dab of ranch. Dabbing is a lifestyle. Yeah, I remember watching. I don't even remember what I watched it on. So let's just give it a try. Ranch is not actually... Oh, they have like the little Basquiat crown thing. That's interesting. Need the hair to cooperate sometimes. Okay, let's get into it. R.I.P. to take on. Life, huh? Life. Let's see it. Hold on a second. Sorry. Okay. I was just reminiscing on something like the first day that my heart broke when I opened a bag of chips that I purchased with my own little money as a kid, and like half the bag was filled with air. I don't know if any of y'all remember when they started packing the chips like with more air than anything else. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that's good. It was really good, then it had like a weird taste, and then it got better. Or went normal. If that makes sense. It kind of tastes like sour cream and onion. I don't know, I don't eat a lot of ranch. It's not my favorite. I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to get my finger on what taste, like what flavor it is that I'm getting. It's not bad. I think I need to cleanse my palate in between in between tastes. But there's just something, I don't know, there's something to it, but I can't put my finger on what it is. I'll say first bite out the gate tastes really good. Then it got different. So I don't know. Let me get a little napkin here. All right, let's keep going. Do I have any more in here? No, just two. So I'm not that greedy. I'm not that greedy. What are some other, like, I haven't eaten like a lot of junk food in a really long time. The closest thing to junk food that I was eating was like corn chips and yeah, corn chips, but with like guacamole, and then recently like some kind of cheese sauce here and there. But yeah, I haven't had chips for a while. Actually, no, I tried, I think it was like a spicy all-dressed Raptors edition, something or the other, some time ago whenever it came out. And I used to try chips a lot whenever Lay's used to come up with like these new flavors. They used to have those challenges, like you could submit a flavor idea, or during certain holidays, they'd come up with different editions of things, like just randomly. So yeah, back in the day, a lot more chips, and then for a few years, like no chips. So let's see what we have now. Ooh, Snoopy D-O-double-G. So we have Snoops. Now I know I saw the other day that he has something else. I think it's corn chips or something, or cheese puffs, or I don't know. Stay focused and be relentless. Icon. OG barbecue cheddar. So what else does he have to say? Make every opportunity count. Stay focused, be relentless, and do whatever it takes to master your craft. I actually bought his cookbook, and I tried his wine too. I'm not a red wine person, unfortunately, but so I don't really know what to go for, but I wanted to just try it and support. But also his cookbook, I'm gonna try some of the recipes out of his cookbook. I thought that was funny. Him and the whole, why was I gonna say Madonna? Him and the whole, what is that? Him and the whole, what's her name? I totally forgot her name. Martha Stewart. Yes, that totally threw me for a loop, but that was like a duo that I never would have anticipated in life, but it worked. He is one of the few people that have made a transition from, it was like a whole recreation. Yeah, like he basically recreated his self. Is that the word that I'm looking for? Recreated themselves? I feel like I'm getting reimagined, re-envisioned. I don't know why I'm getting that. But yeah, he like totally recreated himself. That's the proper word. I don't know. Sorry. Sometimes, anyway, let me not even go there right now. Let's keep with the topic on hand. The rat snacks. So what was this again? OG barbecue cheddar. Barbecue and cheddar together. You know what? I used to dip my grilled cheese sandwich in ketchup. So maybe it'd be like dipping it in barbecue. So let's see. We gotta go in for some more because It just tastes like regular barbecue. I'm not really tasting any cheddar. I have to mix it up. No, it tastes good, but I'm not really getting anything other than, I'm not getting anything other than the, oh snap, you know what? Maybe that little palate cleanser thing, that idea that I had, might have had something to do with it. Because I just brushed my teeth and I used mouthwash, and I found that when certain mouthwashes definitely distort the flavor of what you're eating. So that might have something to do with it. But let's try this palate cleanser. Let's try the Wonka caramel fudge soda with no sugar. So if there's no sugar, what's in it? Let me take a wild guess and see if it's there. Nope. I thought I was gonna say, oh, aspartame or something like that. It just says sweeteners. I can't even pronounce that word. Asulfame. Okay. Hope it doesn't. Anyway, let's just see what this tastes like. Straw. Let's get this. No plugs, but you know, plug. Oh, this tastes good. It's almost like cream soda, but a little chocolatey and a little caramelly. Oh, it's good. That's actually really good. Ooh. Okay, what do we have next? We got Ross. So what does he have? He has sweet chili lemon pepper. He's the Wingstop guy, right? Is he? Or is it Khaled? I don't remember. I can't remember anything. Okay. The goal is to be rich forever. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, it says designed by Manzel.com. It was throwing me off for a second because I was looking at it saying Manzel, and I know like how I don't know if he says it anymore, but he used to say Renzel. So I was looking at it, I'm looking like, did I say Renzel or Manzel? Anyway, so it says every day is a perfect opportunity to reach your goal. Measure success by how many people you bless. That's a very good. Oh, so it does say by Rick Ross. How come the other ones don't say that it's actually a quote? So maybe it's not a quote. Oh wait, it does say. You know why? It's at the bottom under the French. That's probably why it took so long to get here. They had to translate them. Okay, so yeah, there are, I guess, quotes from them. So let's get to it. Lemon pepper. Oh my gosh. Sniff test. I didn't smell that one, but I don't know if you can see. This is red. It's very red. Doesn't really smell like anything but just potato chips. So let's see. Oh boy. That's a lot. That's a lot. You know what? It honestly does taste like what a wing would taste like if you weren't really getting into the meat part of it. It literally tastes like that. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm trying to see what it reminds me of. Sweet chili, lemon pepper. Yeah, There's definitely the lemon pepper aftertaste. I really think that the mouthwash is messing with me though. I think the mouthwash is messing with me. Yeah. Now I'm tasting the lemon pepper for sure. It does taste, you do get like the sweetness. It almost tastes a little bit like kind of like a barbecue-ish kind of flavor. And there's definitely like a little afterburn. For sure. There's some afterburn. My mind goes funny places sometimes. So, sweet chili lemon pepper. Let's see what how many more do I have? Oh, just one more. Just one more. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder, last but not least, we have Nicki Minaj. Barbecuing with my honey truffle. Okay, so what does she have to say? Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood, couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't face me. Okay. So let's see what she's saying with her barbecuing with my honey truffle. This is gossipy old. Nicki with the pink hair. Yeah, first sniff doesn't really smell like anything. Excuse me. Soda. Pardon me. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, that's that big healthy one. I don't want to start rating, but I was going to wait till the end. I don't want to start rating, but I honestly have to say, I think that probably this is my favorite. I think this is probably my favorite. Yeah. Sorry. You might want to fast forward. I'm hungry and I gotta, it's good. Mm-hmm. 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 No, so it's just good. I'm so hungry. I think the next video should be actually just me eating. Definitely tastes like barbecue. Definitely just tastes like, you know, good quality barbecue, good quality barbecue chip. There's a little bit of sweetness that you normally would get in barbecue. I wouldn't necessarily call it honey flavored, nor do I get any truffle flavor, because I'm familiar with truffle. I'm not a fan of black truffle anyway. Aren't white truffles the more expensive ones? That's probably why I haven't tried it yet. Pardon me. Another taboo thing for me to do, but let me cleanse my palate and I'll be back right. Be back right. Be right back at you with my rating. Whew. Okay, so we tried rapsnacks today for the first time. Whatever I could find at the local gas station. And I tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different rapsnacks. I tried Nicki's rapsnack. I tried Rick Ross. I tried the OG Sneep. the OG Snoop D-O-double-G. I tried the Migos, and I tried Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby has two, if I'm not mistaken. But I know that there's like other, like I said, you know, this is just the potato chip one. I know that there's other corn and different things going on. So, I definitely feel like Nikki wins hands down. Not words I'd ever think I'd utter in my life. No offense, no offense. But I mean, in terms of, you know, I wouldn't think that she would have a potato chip. What am I saying? Just this was my favorite. I would say that my second favorite is the Lil Baby. The and more, whatever it is probably what got me. It did really taste, like I said, pretty much like just salt and vinegar chips, but there's something about it that I really enjoyed. So in order of preference, I'd say Nikki. Next is Lil Baby. Then I'd give it to Snoop, Ross, then Migos. I'm sorry. That's not in order of their artistry. That's just in order of the flavor of the chips. So we've come to the end of our snack taste test. Hope you guys get a chance to try it. I'm sure you probably, you know, especially if you're in the US, you probably already had these a long time ago. I'm just getting around to it. But it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed them. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.